We just want to wish everyone a safe and happy day. We will see you next time. Thank you again. We are in Montana and Missoula, Montana. Yeah. Thank you. Hey everybody, with Balloon Fiesta Live, I'm Morgan Chando. I just want to give a shout out to Glen and Art on Balloon Fiesta Live. Just want to say thank you to all the first responders and all the essential workers and all the frontline workers for what they're doing, and especially in this pandemic time. We just want to wish everyone a safe and happy day. We will see you next time. Thank you again. We are in Montana and Missoula, Montana. Yeah. Thank you. Hey everybody, with Balloon Fiesta Live, I'm Morgan Chando. I just wanted to give a shout out to Glen and Art on Balloon Fiesta Live. Just want to say thank you to all the first responders and all the essential workers and all the frontline workers for what they're doing, and especially in this pandemic time. We just want to wish everyone a safe and happy day. We will see you next time. Thank you again. We are in Montana and Missoula, Montana. Yeah. Thank you. Hey everybody, with Balloon Fiesta Live, I'm Morgan Chando. I just wanted to give a shout out to Glen and Art on Balloon Fiesta Live. Just want to say thank you to all the first responders and all the essential workers and all the frontline workers for what they're doing, and especially in this pandemic time. We just want to wish everyone a safe and happy day. We will
Live from the hot air balloon capital of the world, this is Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO Energy, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. It's the Siesta Edition. Live and direct from the home studio near Shreveport, Louisiana, and studios of Public Access Channel 27 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are the hosts of Balloon Fiesta Live, Siesta Edition, Glen Moyer and Art Lloyd Jr.
Live, it's Saturday night.
From Albuquerque, from Louisiana, From everywhere
evening,
around
everybody.
the world.
Hey, Art.
Hey, what?
It's Balloon Fiesta Live, sponsored by XTO, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. I'm Glen Moyer, live in my home studio in Louisiana and across the state of Texas and most of New Mexico. Outside that little glass box that I'm in is my buddy Art Lloyd Jr. Good evening, Art.
Did you ever feel like you were in a glass house and we're all just looking in at you? That's kind of what it looks like here sometimes, yeah.
At least I can close the window occasionally here.
Yeah, you can. I can't. I got all these cameras right here, and they're on 24/7, whether I'm here or not, so it's great. Hey, it is Saturday night. It would be a glow night. It would be the night magic glow that we would be doing. Unfortunately, as I think we all know by now, the 2020 Balloon Fiesta, the event itself has been postponed till 2021. However, we have been here. This is show number 12 this year. Puts us at about, I'm not going to do the math. Are we at 54? 53 or 54? I've lost count already.
Yeah, I was going to say 52 or 53. I think maybe 53.
Anyway,
slept since then.
we're over the 50 mark in shows, and we're here live. We've got one more show to do tomorrow morning as well. Got a great show for you tonight as well. In fact, here's some live pictures from a pop-up glow. This was just a couple of minutes ago.
We're going to make some night magic regardless tonight, we hope.
And look at the green there. Does that give you a clue as to who that might be? As it stands up, little tiny green balloon.
I'm thinking somewhere long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
And actually just down the street from us, that is correct. That is Yoda. They are setting Yoda up in kind of the Old Town area of Albuquerque tonight as part of one of the pop-up glows that's going on. We are there with a live camera. Got our buddy Mark down there, and so we're going to have some pictures of that. We're going to show you some of the glow from last year. We're going to talk with the glow master, Tom Bueno, a little bit later, too. He doesn't know we're calling him that yet, but although he just heard it, so... Anyway, so we've got a great show, and I got to tell you, I know the rain has left your area. I'm seeing that it's up in the northeast part of the country now. Some people from Maine are reporting that the rain is now hit up there. Pennsylvania and Maine are getting it. So our good friend Ruth is up there. Hope everything is fine there, that she's staying dry as well, and that this all moves on out of here. But it continues to be a gorgeous day here. Lots and lots of balloons up today. They were flying well past 9 o'clock this morning. And again, as we saw, we've got a nice glow going on tonight. At least in one place. There might be others in other places as well.
Well, and it's been a great day for college football, depending on who you're a fan of. The Red River Shootout was quite a game. I came out on the short end of it, being a Texas fan. But still, it was a classic football game, and several others going on right now. Tonight, Ole Miss is actually leading Alabama, so if you could believe that. So, for college football fans, it's been a good day today, too.
For folks who watch this show in, 5 years from now, they're gonna be glad you told them that.
Yeah. Yeah, should we do a spoiler alert on the front there or something?
Because these shows are archived, and if you've missed any of our shows for any of the past 4 years, they are all on balloonfiesta.com. Just click on the Balloon Fiesta Live link, and all of the shows are there. Even this morning's show has already been linked to that page as well, so you can always go back and watch these. And if you're watching them not live, thanks for tuning in anyway. We still count the numbers, and we appreciate that you're here.
Yeah.
Next time, try and get here on time, though, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I was talking about what a great day it was and how beautiful the weather has been here. It was a very nice last Saturday last year as well, and we had to talk about it last year as well. Take a look.
I love this time of day because I just happen to peek over to the side of the set.
Yep.
This is that few minutes of the day at sunset when the Sandias glow that bright pink, which of course gives them their name. And there you go, nice shot of it. It's
And
just
you're right.
a magical time of day, and it only happens for a few moments as the sun sets.
Maybe 5.
Yeah.
And you can just see the pink go right up as the sun goes down. The sun is actually already below the horizon.
Right.
So we're going to see the rest of that go away quickly.
It'll just disappear into shadow all of a sudden. It's really a magical moment out here every evening.
It is. Most of our balloons are stood up and ready for our Night Magic Balloon Glow tonight. But we actually got things kicked off a little bit earlier tonight.
That's right.
With the bringing in of the flag by our team Fast Tracks. We witnessed it, we recorded it, and here it is for you to enjoy.
And good afternoon, everyone. We are live on Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil, and we are just moments away, Art, from our first evening performance of Team Fast Tracks. 45 seconds to be specific about your moments. And we already have our live helmet cam. There we are in the Cessna up above, high above the field, just coming around the north end. We'll have 4 jumpers come out, bringing our American flag, some smoke and streamers, and maybe a few other things. And so let's turn our eyes skyward or to our monitor if you can see there. There's our pilot. The shot of the pilots.
And I can't tell who's flying with them this time. But we are just about ready. In the doorway, they have their own GoPros, plus the 4th jumper out, Dmitry Dadik, will have the live helmet cam. That's the view we're seeing right now.
And he's planning a bit of a special view for us this afternoon. Was talking with the ground crew just a little while ago. We'll wait and see if that happens. Don't want to give anything away, but we might see some really spectacular views of the flag tonight.
And they say ready. There we go. 1 away. 2 away. 3. And now with the camera. There goes the plane. And they are over the southwest corner of the field. 4 canopies high above.
Yep, 4 good shoots tonight. Listen to the wind.
Yeah.
That's net sound you're hearing from the jumpers. That's not our microphone.
As they line up there. Looking down over, appears to be the Rio Grande.
Yeah, it would look like they are about out over the river.
Yeah, and they're looking down that way. They'll be landing out right near the Main Street stage.
This is just one of a number of performing groups that are part of the entire team. The whole team is almost 50 members strong.
And there's the flag.
What is it they say? 5,000 square feet of freedom?
That's what they say. And our helmet cam right behind Larry Conway, who is bringing the flag in for us.
And literally, he's going to line up right behind. There he goes.
Look at that.
He took a broadside view as he deployed the flag, and then said he was going to try and fly right up behind him. Look at that.
Look at that.
Crisscrossing back and forth right behind the flag.
Larry Compton flying the flag. Sorry, I misspoke his last name. Larry's a 2-time world record holder for flying the largest flag under canopy by a single person. 7-year veteran on the team, more than 6,500 skydives. Nate Moore was the second one out. He's a 7-year veteran of the team with 5,000 skydives, retired from the United States Army. He's going to be turning on some daytime smoke for us.
Just went on.
It just went on. Look at that. Matt Harvey was number 3 out of the plane. He has a drop-down smoke system, so we'll see red, white, and blue smoke. There that is. Matt's been on the team for 8 years, more than 3,500 skydives. He's also the team's event coordinator. And as we mentioned, Dmitry Dadik is flying the live feed camera, as well as a drop-down smoke, again with red, white, and blue. 3-year veteran of the team with more than 10,000 skydives. So 2 guys with red, white, and blue smoke. 1 with the flag and 1 with the helmet cam, bringing us all these great pictures from the sky. The plane they use, Lady Liberty, is a Cessna 208 Grand Caravan.
There's some daytime fireworks too. You can see coming off of our helmet cam flyer. You see the green, pink, and blue
The little shooters.
Yeah, little smoke shooters out coming off the side of his legs there, off the boots.
And a nice view down on Balloon Fiesta Park as he spins around.
And the plane following
Hey, there we
him
are.
down.
I saw us.
Did you see us? I was looking up at the, now they're beginning, the two lead jumpers beginning their spiral program. They follow each other down in a nice big round spiral. We can hear the fireworks popping now off jumper number 4.
The plane being piloted today, as it is all week for us, by Brian Wolfenden. He's been on the team for 2 years. So as the first two jumpers come down and our flag becomes closer, let's honor America with the playing of our national anthem. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Team Fast Tracks and our national anthem. Want to recognize ground specialist Samuel Deeds with a 5-year veteran of the team. Sam is also the team's social media coordinator and a retired Marine gunnery sergeant. Team Fast Tracks here on Balloon Fiesta Live. And a flyover by the Cessna jump plane, giving us a wave as he goes over.
Speaking of something to behold, we talked about the Sandias turning nice and pink as the sun set.
Yeah.
I just happened to spin around and look to my left, over my shoulder to the west. Look at that little section of cloud that is just ablaze where the sun went down this evening. Really, really pretty. Mother Nature sometimes can put on quite a show.
Many, many times.
There's a bit of it looking through the balloons.
Yeah. That's, I think that's why we call this the land of enchantment.
There it is.
There it is.
Just almost like a, well, like John Denver once sang, I've seen fire in the sky.
And there it is.
Look at look at that view. Wow. What a crack. I tell you, our production guys are just the best.
They are.
They really, really are.
They have come through with every shot we've talked about.
And let's see.
For a little tease of the big smile. Well, I wish I had all the pictures of the pilots so we could quickly
camera.
Identify those. Just a little preview of one of the shots that we're going to have for you tonight. We have a couple of mobile cameras down there on the field taking pictures inside the balloons, and in amongst them we have our cameras on the south end, on the north end, on the east side. So we've got you covered from all angles except overhead, and we can't fly balloons overhead. That's when we fly our balloon cams.
That's right.
But we can't fly those at night, so we'll be here on the ground. Then we got a great crowd here tonight as well.
I love this time of day because I just...
Great crowd and loving this time of day. Hey, we got a great crowd in your studio too, man.
Yeah, you know, the kid's getting used to being on TV, so he shows up every show, it seems like now. Ranger's becoming a regular.
Well, I noticed that he's in the comments. It's hi, Glen, Art, and Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, and for those of it, just so you know, we're completely transparent here. I don't call him in here and purposely bring him and put him on the show. He has a habit of, when I'm here in my office and working, at some point he always comes and just jumps in my lap, and that's what's been happening the last several times this week, is he just shows up and wants to be on camera. So he's joined us for a little while this evening.
I was going to take the picture that you posted the other day of him laying on your laptop and put that on the show as well. I may still do that. So these pictures are live, Glenn. They are live from the Old Town area of Albuquerque. And so we have this little pop-up glow. It's actually been going on almost every night. Apparently they've attempted to do this. And you just saw on the far left of the screen the mustache balloon, Guilty, of Zarek and Karen Wells. And on the right side, hopefully we'll get them to hit the burner here. We should have got the radios out there too, like we did last night. But we have Yoda. There's the mustache on the left. And come on, Yoda. They're not listening to us, obviously. If you were with us last night, and if you weren't, you can go back and watch this. There's Yoda. Yeah. We actually called a balloon glow in the Northeast Heights part of Albuquerque, right here from the studios in Albuquerque and Louisiana.
Just having a little grooming session here while we're on.
I was wondering, did you have dinner and not wash your face or what?
No, it's just something, again, he's kind of a weird character.
Oh, that's just too much. That's great. I'm glad that Ranger's here and that he feels comfortable on the camera, but he doesn't get his own salary and no green room, you know. At best, we'll get him a little treat.
Now, wait a minute. When we did the extra half hour that night, you said you'd put him on the payroll, so come on.
You remembered that, huh?
Yeah, you can send him some Fiesta cat treats or something, you know.
We'll have to find some. Hey, you know, when we do a balloon glow, of course, the Balloon Meister's in charge of all the things at Balloon Fiesta and really tends to focus in on the flight, so all the morning events. When it comes to the glows, he tends to turn that over to the assistant Balloon Meister, and then towards the end of the week, they even pass it on one step further, and they turn it over to the Chief Safety Officer, who last year and again this year would be Tom Bueno. And Tom Bueno is joined us here in the studio, Studio 519 down in Albuquerque. Thanks, Tom, for joining us. How are you this evening?
Oh, fantastic. It's a beautiful night here in Albuquerque. I wish we were having a fiesta, but people are out there enjoying the glow, the little mini glow that they're doing, and that just really excites me and jazzes me to see that.
So how is it calling a balloon glow, the all burns and the flickers, and as we watched last night, a whole lot of other weird glows that we did?
Oh, it's amazing and a lot of fun. The pilots all cooperate with us. I really appreciate working with you, Art, and with Glen. And we both all communicate in different ways, but we get the message out to the balloons. And last year we had a great time. We tried to do some creative things. We did a wave, which was something we hadn't tried before. And of course we did the flicker burns and all that. It was a really fantastic time. And working with the pilots and the crews and talking with spectators, it's just very fun.
And Tom, what are some of the safety issues that you have to take into consideration for a glow versus a flight?
So at night, we want to make sure that, first of all, that the pilots, the crew, and the spectators are going to be safe. So we have a pilot briefing, usually around 5:30 in the afternoon, a pre-briefing for the pilots to give them instructions about what to do to be safe out on the field. Some specific things. We want to do at least use 2 tie downs to make sure that in the event that a wind came up, that the balloon is safely secured to the ground and doesn't lift off inadvertently. We want to make sure that the crew is vigilant, that they're looking at the spectators, they're interfacing with the spectators, and making sure that the spectators are aware of their surrounding as well. It's so easy to be distracted with such beautiful sights during the fiesta, taking pictures and having your, well, we used to use camcorders, but now we use our cell phones, and just taking some beautiful shots yourself. And it's easy to get distracted. The other thing we pay attention to, and Fiesta's really good about that, and all the volunteers and all the first responders and all that, is being aware of children. Children also want to look and they get distracted, and sometimes we don't call the children being lost, we say the parents got lost. And so we work to get the parents and the children back together, working with our public safety officials as well.
I just want to mention that while we're talking here with Tom Bueno, we're seeing live pictures from the Old Town area of Albuquerque where there's a pop-up glow going on with the mustache balloon, Guilty, and of course you see Yoda there as well. So that's what we're seeing while we're talking with Tom Bueno about glows and safety and all of those other kinds of things. What's the biggest safety problem that we find and experience every year at Balloon Fiesta?
So there's a lot of situations whenever Fiesta is very unique, or I wouldn't say it's absolutely unique, but the size of the crowds and the size and interacting with the equipment and the people, the crews and the pilots. So it's very easy for a spectator and also sometimes to be distracted with all the events that are happening, whether it's in the morning and also in the evening for glows. For spectators and the pilots, they have to be aware of each other. That's the most important thing, so that we have a safe event and that everyone enjoys it. So things that you are aware of as a pilot and crew member, you look for any of the tie-offs to make sure that someone is not going to trip over a tie-off. You make sure that people can be seen. The crews usually lead, if they have a chase vehicle after a balloon in the morning takes off, we have the crews lead the chase vehicle off the field and make sure that they're walking and the chase vehicle leaves the field at a pace that's a walking pace, so that we make sure that there's no contact between a chase vehicle and any of the spectators. So those are some of the types of things that we're aware of. Pilots, of course, in all conditions are thinking about all their equipment. They're watching the weather. They're interfacing with the launch directors. They're interfacing with safety officials. They're double checking their equipment to make sure that it's all safe.
And Tom, you're touching on an area there that really makes Balloon Fiesta unique, and that is the fact that we do allow the crowd out in and amongst the aircraft during the show. They're not held behind some spectator barrier, a rope or a fence or whatever.
Yes, sir.
And yet, it would seem to me that in my 30 years experience there, I can recall very, very few instances where we had issues because of that. Some events might be afraid of allowing spectators out onto the crowd, or they do so under very, very controlled conditions. It's routine at Balloon Fiesta. Is that a particular concern for the safety team, or have you guys developed ways of just making that work routinely, or it certainly appears that way?
It's an entire network. It's not just the flight safety officials, it's the launch directors, it's the scoring officials, it's all the navigators that support Balloon Fiesta. We all have a general awareness and a global awareness, like a network. Even working with the public safety team, we all try to be vigilant to help ensure that the spectators, the crews, and the pilots all interact and work together safely. And you're right, it's a very unique situation, and we pull it off extremely well every year with very, very minimal situations because people are vigilant. And it's almost like a culture here at Balloon Fiesta. We're all looking out for each other, and that's the way we should be. We're here to help each other, and that's what we do.
So yet another live shot from Yoda and the Guilty Balloon out at a pop-up glow here tonight. Tom, one of the things that you've seemed to have implemented once you've taken over the chief safety role is getting some kids involved in part of the operations. I'm thinking specifically of changing the flag in the morning, whatever the color flag is. Tell us about that.
Well, Art, when I was one of the team members in the safety official team, one of the assignments that I took on was putting up the flag. We put up a green flag, a yellow flag, or a red flag. And that indicates to the pilot and all the spectators, and even the camera crews for the local news channels, like to look for that flag to know are we going to fly today? Are we on hold today? Or is really today, let's be safe and not fly today? Well, just routinely putting the flag up, I saw some kids go by and with their parents and grandparents, and I said, you know what? I bet these kids would get a real kick out of it if I let them actually put the flag up. And so I thought, what the heck, let's give it a try. So I approached the family. I said, I'm getting ready to put this flag up, but I need some help. Are there any kids here that would like to help me put the flag up? Because that's going to let everybody on the field know and all the pilots that they can fly today. Would you all like to help? You could see the huge grins on the grandparents' faces, the mother and father, and then the children. They really, really were just excited to do it. And so they helped me lift the flag up. And so I said, well, that seemed to be fun. It was really nice to do. And so we continue to do that. And so that's one of the things that we like to do now is get the family involved. One way that I did that, which surprisingly, you know how many people are out at Balloon Fiesta. One of our former flight safety officials and one of our officials for Fiesta is Mr. Dan Rose. Well, I just happened to pick a family out of the group, just people walking by during Fiesta that morning. A family, I saw again, parents, grandparents, looked like aunts and uncles and some kids. It turned out that it was Dan Rose's brother visiting from another state. And I didn't know who they were. And the next morning, Dan told me, he says, you know, Tom, my family was telling me about this thing where their kids got to put up the flag of the day. And he was really, they were all excited about it, took plenty of video and all of that. But I think we've worked that into the situation. It's great for us as safety officials who want to do those things that are fun with the spectators and the families. And the spectators and families is one of those lifetime events that, you know, the kids go back to wherever they're from or their school and they go, look at me, look what I did. I told all the balloons to fly that day.
And Tom, as you mentioned, it's very much a partnership with regard to safety at Balloon Fiesta, and not just the organization within Fiesta itself, but you also have to work very closely and choreograph safety operations with the New Mexico State Police, the City of Albuquerque Police, various other first responders, some federal organizations as well. But one of the crowd favorites that always makes an appearance is the Mounted Patrol. Do they have an actual role beyond being a spectator favorite there at the event? And if so, what is that?
We do interface every morning as part of flight operations. We send one of our representatives to what's called the public safety meeting. And that public safety meeting includes all of those people that you mentioned just now. And the role of those of that is also crowd control. They help us with that. They're able to respond quickly because they're on they're mounted or on a horse if we need it. And they also have radio, so they're able to work with us. There are multiple agencies that support Balloon Fiesta. Some of them even have those three-letter symbols that I don't know. There are a lot of different agencies. I don't even know who they all are. But they're out there to make sure that the whole event is safe. If someone were to ask me where I wanted to be in the United States at any one time to feel comfortable and fully safe, I'd say a Balloon Fiesta. There are so many agencies given that oversight and overwatch to ensure that the event is safe. I would say Balloon Fiesta is one of the safest places to be in the first couple of weeks of October.
Tom Bueno, the Chief Safety Officer for the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. And I don't know if you noticed, Glenn, but there's a special pin on Tom's lapel there. And he made a point of saying that he dug it out special to wear tonight. And look at that. It is the 2019 Balloon Fiesta live pin. The only thing is the other lapel is kind of empty. So, Tom, please accept the 2020 Balloon Fiesta live pin.
Wow,
yeah, the other side.
Look at this.
There it goes.
Thank
now
you
you have a matching set. You have the 2020 version. Yeah. If you would like your own 2020, you have to be the Chief Safety Officer or go on balloonfiestastuff.com. They're on sale for $5. You can also pick up a 2019 one as well. balloonfiestastuff.com. Pick up your own Balloon Fiesta Live 2020 pin. The 2019 is there as well. And you know what? They're on sale for $5, but if you put in the code BFLive, you'll get 10% off of that. Tom Bueno, thank you for all your support with Balloon Fiesta Live. Thanks for coming down and chatting with us tonight.
Thank you, Art. Thank you, Glenn. And thank you, production team. Awesome.
You bet.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you being there. Hey, and don't forget, if you get that pin now, that may be the last edition that looks like that, because
you're right.
We're talking about a redesign, and I already have an idea for the redesign, Art.
Oh, good.
I don't know if we have a picture of it anywhere that we could show, but the little clapboard that we have that has this pin, essentially, it has the camera logo on it, but then it's like a filming or a TV movie clapboard. I think that would be a cool little pin to do, perhaps.
We could do some of that. I played a little bit with that in Siesta, and when we talked about postponing this event, we talked about Balloon Fiesta Live for 2021 being take 2. So I think that fits in nicely with that.
Well, something to think about. We'll have some fun with that between now and next October.
Well, actually, between now and January, because
between now and next week, after the way we talked with Lisa about how soon we have to get started on those.
Yeah. So some live pictures from the Old Town area where there's a little pop-up glow going on. Yoda has made an appearance. I understand the stormtroopers are supposed to be there. We're kind of concentrating on Yoda here and not so much the stormtroopers, but just part of balloonists going out and trying to make something out of this postponed Balloon Fiesta. We certainly can't and don't want to try and put together mass gatherings and all those people coming together, so we're doing the little things that we can to things like this. But we did have a very nice glow 1 year ago. Tom Bueno, who we just talked to, was the guy calling it along with us and making those decisions. So let's take a look and see how that went.
Okay.
All right. Well, we are here on Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by XTO. we want to thank XTO for being a great sponsor here at Balloon Fiesta this year. First time they've been here with us, and they've just been a joy to work with.
They really have, and look forward to seeing them coming back and continuing the sponsorship. We know they've been pretty happy with the results of our viewership so far this year. There's Bill Lee in New Mexico True Lee, as we call the balloon.
Got to work through that, yeah.
Bill was flying
Next to Osito Bimbo. There's the Wyoming balloon.
Yep, you can see the backside of the Bucking Bronc with the cowboy riding on it there. I like that racer right there in the foreground, just kind of the graduated yellows to oranges there. That's
that
nice.
is pretty.
Wow, our camera just went dark. It looked like a new white balance, maybe. I thought, wow, it got dark in a hurry, and then I realized I was looking at the monitor. There is Kathy's Hope, right center screen, and that is literally the view that we have. We are looking right smack at that balloon. It's just, if you were to turn around, if you were in the middle of that pink ribbon looking back the other way, you'd be looking right at us.
Just about eye level, too.
Yep, Kathy's Hope with the cancer survivor ribbons there. There is Rick Jones talking with what looks like...
That's Tom, one of our camera guys right there.
Camera guys, yeah, there's Tom. Rick is
so we have
two
camera guys. Well, someone else has got the camera. So that little backpack on the back of Tom right there, that is the transmitter that we're getting these pictures back from.
Okay.
It's called a live view unit. It's actually got 6
live view.
Yeah, it's got 6 cell phone cards in it. So it takes the video, breaks it across those 6 cell phone cards, sends it up through the cell network. It gets collected back at a central place and then sent back to us via the internet.
You could just see him setting up the shot. Now here's the live shot that he's getting of Rick Jones burning, lighting up his balloon.
And the ground around him. And that's why when we take those shots, there's about a 1.5 second delay in the setup there. So,
yeah, there he is.
Tom Bueno, our Chief Safety Officer, going to be calling the shots for us tonight. And he says that we are going to start with an all burn. An all burn. And the way this works is we're going to count back from 10. That gives you the opportunity to get in on the countdown, our pilots an opportunity to get ready, and of course you're going to want to have your camera ready when we get down to 0. So if you can hear us, please count with us. If you're watching on the feed, you can count or not. We won't tell if you don't. So we're going to do an all burn, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started tonight, our night magic, with an all burn. An all burn, count with me in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn!
Light them up. I could tell they could hear us down on the field because I saw Scott McClinton burning in time with our countdown. Look at that. Nice shot.
There we go.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I didn't get out here till Wednesday, so...
Oh, we were waiting. We were listening to Kelly.
We wanted to hear Kelly's story. Why did she not get out here till Wednesday?
Where's she been all week?
Where you been, Kelly?
Oh, that's great. Great all burn to get us started. And that's the way it's going to work. We're going to do all burns. We're going to do flicker or twinkle burns. Those are going to be great burns to set your camera to video or slow-mo.
Yeah, the twinkle burns are.
So let's do a flicker burn, please. Flicker in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker, 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 flicker. All righty. Saw Wes the Wolf out there. There's Remax. The Festival del Globo from Leon, Mexico. Little light on the crown line. But Kelly Sasser is down there and wants to tell us something on live TV.
Hi, my name is Kelly Sasser. I'm from Phoenix City, Alabama. I wasn't able to come to Fiesta until Wednesday of this week, so I was watching in my high school math classroom, and it was competition day, and I was able to see our balloon score on the target, and I was yelling, and my kids loved it. So thank you for broadcasting live. Great opportunity for my kids to see what I do on the weekends.
Very good. Thank you very much, Kelly. We appreciate those kind words.
And that's
Unsolicited
awesome.
testimonial.
Absolutely, and that's a great way of sharing the great sport of ballooning with young people.
Well,
and who may be tomorrow's balloonists.
And there's a whole lot of math in competition. You're constantly
absolutely.
You know, the angle of approach and attack and all the momentum stuff. Man, what a great real-world lesson.
Look at that shot. I mean, our crack team these guys just are knocking it out of the park tonight.
There we
There's the
go.
moon rising around the corner of the Sandias, it looks like, now that the sun has set. I don't know if we can get this word to Kelly, but Nick Mazinas says, why couldn't I have a teacher like Kelly?
Oh, there you go.
Well, you're right. You know, teachers are incredible folks. Anyone that takes up that profession.
I guess you could move to Alabama. 4, 3, 2, 1, Auburn! That is fabulous. That was beautiful.
Just awesome.
Yeah. We're just going to have to extend Balloon Fiesta for a couple more weeks. We're getting it together now. So, oh, there! What a great shot.
Who
Those
needs
heats of
sleep
Beanbo,
anyway? It's
folks
widely
with their phone
overrated.
cameras, and the moon over the Sandias. Yep, all getting those great shots.
Look at that crowd.
That is great.
Just
we had a
incredible
fabulous crowd this morning as well.
Yeah, we did. And
biggest of the week, I believe. You're right. So we're going to start the south end down here.
Okay.
Dos Equis, Cathy's Hope, Rainbow Riders, and Intel down on the south end. Once they start, next row goes, next row goes. We're not going to call that. You're just going to take the wave like you would in a stadium. 4, 3, 2, 1, south wave.
Go.
Work your way up. That's working great.
Look at all the phones.
Yeah. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, Auburn! Have you noticed the heat that hits here when the Auburn goes on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, they also turned our heaters on.
I was going to say, it also helps they just turned our heaters on again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
that makes a difference, but yeah.
So a flicker burn? Flicker burn.
Okay.
Cameras and balloons.
That's
cameras
right.
and balloons.
Point
flicker.
the cameras to the stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody flicker.
Get the phones up. There we go.
Hey, look at the phones. Look
Yeah.
at those other lights.
We are cooking with gas tonight, I'm telling you.
Propane.
Look at all the
The
phones out there.
breakfast of
That's
balloonists.
awesome.
Look at how Truly lights up.
Yeah.
The skull lights up. The rest of the balloon kind of stays dark. That's really cool.
Because the rest of the balloon
Hey,
is
look
black.
at that phone there. Well, yeah. That was a nice shot of someone's
Nice shot
phone
of the
there
moon.
taking.
Yeah, look at the moon.
Yeah. That looked great. That looked great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker! Flicker!
Nicely done.
Yes.
Nicely done. That should be a nice little video.
Yeah, so I think we should do an all burn. We'll give them a moment here to cool down a little bit. The idea here is that, of course, those burners are putting a whole lot of heat in the top of the balloon. Oh, look at the moon going behind the clouds up there. Anyway, they're putting a lot of heat in the top of the balloon. Our balloon fabric at the top can only be heated to 250 degrees before it starts deteriorating. That's for most manufacturers. Some are otherwise as well, of course. But we need to let the balloon cool a little bit, so when we do that all burn and put all that heat in there, we are not over-temping the balloon. There's a whole family group. Yay! Mr. Sprinkles. Mr. Sprinkles. And you see he's listening to the radio to see what's coming up next. And we are going to do an all burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. All burn. Oh, wow. Yeah. Someone said this glow is fabulous, but it's sad there's no glow tomorrow. That's correct.
Well, that's true.
After tonight, we just have one more event left. That's our farewell mass ascension
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
And then a lot of folks have to pack up gear and head home. And
hey, look at those young pilots taking over there. Hi, guys.
Hey, I just gained a couple of new followers on Twitter, too.
Well, there you go. When you post cool videos like that, you're bound to get a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn!
Who's got the squeaky toy? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Wow. This does not get old.
It does not.
I was out there on the field on a crown line on a balloon at the very first balloon glow we did here. I still get chills thinking about that first all burn. The light, the power, the rush, the heat, just incredible.
And on the old field, the dust.
Yeah, that's true. That's the part I can forget.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. All burn. Some of the crowd is hearing us because I'm hearing them yell all burn as well. There's a great fan with their iPad taking videos of the all burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Selfie flicker! Selfie flicker!
I did video. I should do a photo. Looks like we have red, white, and blue lights tonight. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
A little bit of patriotism on the team tonight.
There we go.
And green.
And
red, white,
green.
blue, and green.
Red, white, yeah. So green will be the camera.
Right.
The red, white, and blue will be
jumper.
the other ones. You'll be able to see that from the ground. We'll give you those shots as well as the helmet camera. It's almost like, you know, we need to be able to send 3 or 4 feeds at the same time down the line.
Yeah.
You know, to get this speed, we've got an antenna on a tripod, and we're literally tracking the plane as it flies around. Every so often, you can only go around so many times with that before you end up wrapping the antenna, the wires up.
Well, and you're having to spot the plane up in a night sky, which is not the easiest thing to do either. There you see a shot of it. That square white box you see there, that's on a tripod.
That's the antenna.
And the operator behind it has to literally aim that up at the aircraft. Is that Gary working tonight?
It is.
It's Gary.
It is.
On the live feed. And he has to aim that and track the movements of the airplane in order for us to get the link to bring us these pictures.
And we're just seconds away from the jump of Team Fast Tracks. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Look at those packs of pyrotechnics on their legs.
Yeah, and we're going to see all that up in the sky in just a few minutes.
35 pounds per leg. So when we get the jumpers out, can we just ask the pilots that are standing to go ahead and light their balloons up? There's a shot of Gary working that feed. The plane directly overhead of us.
Yep. Just crossing to our left.
The jumpers are in the door. There
Jumper
he's counting his
one.
way.
There he goes. One's away.
Oh, here he comes. I see him. There goes one. There goes one. Two.
There goes
Three's
number
away
3
with the blue lights, and that leaves only our cameraman, our helmet camera operator.
Dmitry Dadik is number 4.
Flying the green lights, and he's out. There go the
And now you know
pyrotechnics.
exactly where they
So
are.
now you can see the 3 lead jumpers and our 4th jumper. And now we have all 4 pyrotechnics on, all in single file.
And from our helmet cam, we see all 3 of them in front of him. Brian Wolfenden is piloting the jump plane for us again tonight. And Sam Deeds is taking care of the honors on the ground as our ground specialist. Right
There
at the
go the
bottom,
fireworks.
And right
Yep.
at the bottom of the screen, there's balloons lighting up. That's the Rainbow Riders balloon lighting up because it's right in front of us, and I saw the curve of the field.
And there go the fireworks. You hear the pops and see all the colors now as the team continues to fly in formation on their way down to landing. Look at that shot. Top of the balloon and the team fast tracks up in the sky
nice
above
with
them.
the star on the balloon and the
Yeah.
fireworks above. You can see they're getting closer to the field and continuing to watch where they're going, as well as firing fireworks and where the other guys are and getting us the best shot from up there.
What a show.
Right
What a
over the
show.
top
right
of the
over the top
field.
of the field.
Yes, sirree.
And this is just the start of a great fireworks show, because once Team Fast Tracks has landed, we have our Afterglow fireworks coming up as well.
I was just going to say that.
I knew you were. That's why I
That's
said
why
it.
you jumped in. Look at that. What a great precursor to our Afterglow
Oh,
fireworks.
yeah. What a great performance these guys do. Now
And
spiraling down a little bit, the red lead jumper.
You're all right, folks. The skydivers can hear you now. Once they drop below about 1,000 feet, they say they can start hearing the ground. So now they'll be making a final approach in. Yeah.
There's the cannon balloon doing a little bit of
Yeah, there's 2
twinkle
or 3
burning.
still
There's
out
2 or 3
there.
down there. That's the Phillips 66 balloon too. Paul Pedron, Johnny and Paul Pedron, brothers, right there side by
So
side.
jumper number 1 slides
in. You're safe.
There's Sam Dees.
There's Sam,
the ground,
their ground team
ground
leader.
team guy.
Had a nice chat with Sam earlier this evening. There's Osito Bimbo lighting up. Look at that shot of him
Lighting
watching
up
the
the landing
skydivers
site.
coming in.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Here comes our blue jumper. There's a great shot of the cannon balloon. Look at those blue lights now. You can see them. And slides in safely. And finally, here comes Dimitri with our helmet cam. And you'll see the landing approach.
And
Boom,
there we
there's
are.
contact, and he's down as well. Team Fast Tracks.
Great job. Great job.
Listen to the crowd. They really appreciate that show tonight.
Thanks, Matt. Matt Harvey,
Thanks, Matt.
loving Balloon Fiesta. We asked him last night where was his favorite place to jump, and his answer, right here at Balloon Fiesta.
Yeah. And there goes the aircraft high overhead. Usually flies by and gives us a little wing wag salute.
Brian Wolfenden piloting the plane for us. We can still see those big packs on Matt's legs there.
Yeah,
And, you know,
look at that.
yeah, 35 pounds on each leg. And one of the reasons that these guys slide in versus just kind of do a feet stop
A walk-in
is
standing
because,
landing? Yeah.
is because of all that weight on their legs.
Yeah.
Whether it's the pyrotechnics or whether it's the smoke they jump during the day, but that's the reason they do these slide-ins.
Right.
The pack just doesn't give them the mobility in their legs to be able to do a kind of a
Yeah.
running walk landing
Yeah.
there as well. I love those lights out there.
I know. Yeah, I need a set of those blue lights. I need a suit like that for Saturday night or something.
Well, you know, I think those lights are whatever color you want to turn on. So all you need is one set. Then you could be green tonight and red tomorrow
Yeah.
and blue and
Well,
or do
and
like they did last night and do the disco
Have the
show.
disco show going. Yeah, it looked like a flying disco ball up there.
Hey, so Team Fast Tracks is down. We thank them as well. We've basically wrapped up our balloon glow, and so there's nothing left tonight but the afterglow fireworks. That's right.
Like leave it half faded.
Just a little sample of the afterglow fireworks that happen every evening night.
Yeah, I got to say thank you to the folks that are showing a lot of love for Ranger in the comments tonight. Earlier today, I was texting back and forth with my eldest niece, who came out and spent several days with me at Albuquerque a few years ago. You may recall, Art.
I do.
And she was asking how the virtual shows were going, and I was telling her about Ranger being a star, and she said, well, he's going to need his own pin. And sure enough, tonight, Melissa Bond is watching, and Melissa said the same thing, said he needs his own pin, and someone else said, or maybe a balloon. I don't fly balloons anymore, but if Diane Carlson is watching with Plano Pin Company, I'll probably be calling you shortly, and we can get started on maybe a Ranger balloon pin for next year. Make that an extra Balloon Fiesta Live pin, perhaps.
Well, there we go. Or maybe it can be an attachment on whatever design we come out with as well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that would be nice. So that is basically the end of the evening events. As we said on the show, we have one more show tomorrow, but we've got a few minutes left tonight for you to be able to go shopping. Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned the pin. I thought that would be an easy segue into your QVC segment here.
So, hey, here's the deal. Lots and lots of people come to Balloon Fiesta every year, and they're not here this year. Our physical store here is also closed. So all of the souvenirs, merchandise, swag, Christmas gifts, Halloween gifts, whatever you want to call it, it's all online now at balloonfiestastuff.com. Regular online store, and everything that you would have found in our merchandise tents and more is now available, again, at balloonfiestastuff.com. You just kind of saw some of them there. Here's some of the shirts and some of the sportswear. There is a lot more sportswear in the store than we have here. There's that special edition Balloon Fiesta Siesta shirt. We put some more stock in the store just yesterday, so some of the sizes that were sold out are back in stock. That red one that you see right there with the big Time Flies graphic on the back, that is the other new one for this year. So the others that you've seen up there, besides the Siesta Edition one, the red one, those are the new ones for this year. The rest of them they're either undated or they're from previous years. And so you can pick up that. Some of them are in limited sizes and quantities that way as we move through those. But there is just a plethora of materials and all kinds of things that you might want to pick up there. And for those of you who are watching Balloon Fiesta Live, if you're watching us live, or it hasn't gone past Monday yet after Balloon Fiesta, there is a coupon code, and the coupon code is BF Live. It's only good through Monday, so if you're watching this after that, unfortunately the coupon code won't work for you. But that BF Live coupon code gets you 10% off everything in your cart, with the exception of the Siesta merchandise and the calendars. The calendar's already on sale, so there's not an extra discount there. By the way, you can get a case of the calendars for $100. There's 25 of them in there, which puts the calendars at just $4. And there's 40 minutes of video embedded in each one of those calendars. So it's a great way to continue to relive Balloon Fiesta every single month. All you have to do is go to balloonfiestastuff.com, pick up a calendar, pick up a case of them, whichever way it works, hand them out, and then sit back and enjoy the videos as well. So a great way to do that. And by the way, about midday yesterday, the staff at the office who's been working the backside of the store tells me they caught up on almost all the orders. They had a couple of back orders to fill yet. So now would be a great time to put an order in, because they're not going to process things tomorrow and Sunday. Make them work really hard on Monday. Actually, I'll be there on Monday having to work with them. So let's kind of fill the store up with orders. We've caught up, and we can we'll put everybody to work again on Monday.
All right. Hey, we've got one more short night and early morning tomorrow morning, a final dawn patrol, and a final farewell mass ascension to Balloon Fiesta Siesta. So it's about time to say goodnight, Art.
It is. We'll be talking with Sam Parks about this year and what's ahead. So until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Mountain, I'm Art Lloyd Jr.
I'm Glen Moyer, live in Louisiana.
Live in Albuquerque. We'll see you in the morning.
Good night, everybody.
You've been watching Balloon Fiesta Live, Siesta Edition, powered by XTO Energy, a subsidiary of ExxonMobil. Always in October and always in Albuquerque, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the world's premier ballooning event. Make plans now to join us in person in 2021 for the 49th version of Balloon Fiesta. Thanks for watching Balloon Fiesta Live. This program is a production of AIBF Inc.